Good morning, Bradley School family. Good morning. Today is Friday, June 12th, 2020. It's a half a day of school. Today will go by quickly, so learn all you can very quickly. I hope you all had a good night's sleep last night and a good breakfast this morning so you're ready to go. Remember that each and every one of you are very wonderful, and we believe in you, and more importantly, you believe in yourself. The morning announcements have been coming from a different state every morning. And this morning is no different, believe it or not. So I need you to use your imagination. So far, we have covered 40 out of 50 states. There's only 10 left. Today, the morning announcements are coming from a state that was established back in 1912. It was the 47th state of the United States. Spanish explorers would pass through this land in the early 16th century. That's the 1500s, a long time ago. Some funny laws of this state: don't walk down Main Street with the lunchbox or you'll get ticketed. You are not allowed to trip a horse. I don't know why anybody would want to trip a horse. If a newspaper just misspells somebody's name by accident, they will be fined. The largest city here is Albuquerque. The state has more PhDs, I believe that's doctors of philosophy, than any other state. The state's name means place of Mexitli, which was one of the Aztec gods. The state flower is the yucca flower, and the state's insect is the Pepsis formosa, which is Latin for tarantula hawk wasp. That sounds scary. This bee has the second most painful sting in the world. They even pray after the deadly tarantula, and they eat the tarantula. They're tougher than a tarantula, believe it or not. The nickname of this state is the Land of Enchantment. The state capital is Santa Fe, which, by the way, is the oldest and highest state capital, which is just over 7,000 feet above sea level. The state is New Mexico. One more thing. Many people think that New Mexico was named after Mexico. It was not. As it was 250 years later that the country of Mexico was established and so named. The character trait for the month of June is integrity, which is the quality of being who you say you are and doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Doing the right thing when nobody's looking. And here's a new definition, not a new definition, but I haven't mentioned it before. Making the fair decision even when it doesn't benefit you the most. That's cooperating. But an example is, if it was up to you to make the list of chores around the house that have to be done, to be fair, you include everybody, including yourself, and rotate everybody through each chore, even you. That means that one week you'll be cleaning the toilet just like everybody else. Why is this good, you ask? Well, in the case of cleaning the toilet, if everybody takes a turn, they'll be more careful not to mess the toilet up when they use it. Now that's fair, and that's integrity in action. If people who got caught littering, throwing garbage out their window, if they got caught, they had to spend a month or two every day walking around town for 8 hours picking up trash, they would stop littering. They really would. That wouldn't be integrity, but it kind of shows that if you held accountable to your actions would probably be good. Think about that. Today is National Loving Day. I like that. I think maybe every day should be National Loving Day. Remember that love is a verb. You know, we talk about love as a feeling, but love is a verb. It means an action. It's the action of knowing what's good for somebody and getting up and doing it. Be kind and loving every day. The word of the day is metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech using a word or phrase to compare something. Like when I say, you students are like shining stars. Well, you know that's a good thing. You know that I'm saying something good about you, calling you a shining star. But you're not a star and you're not shining. You're not a literal star up in the sky and you're not shining. But I would call you a shining star. if I wanted to give you a compliment. And I do. You are all shining stars. That's a metaphor. Think about some metaphors. Maybe you can share them with me. School hours are from 10 a.m. to noon today. It's a half a day. Your classroom staff are available to you throughout the school day, as well as Dr. Steve, Dr. Shrey, and Miss Amy, Miss Stephanie, and some guy named Mr. Paul. That's me. Student lunch is whatever you're having at home, and then you don't have to come back to school today. One last thing, Dr. Steve's Puzzler. There are no answers, only questions like, how did they do that? And was that by accident, or did they set up the picture so it would look like that? And most importantly of all, if I take pictures, what creative optical illusion might I be able to create? Would one of my photographs ever become part of Dr. Steve's Puzzler? Let me know if you liked those, and if a lot of students and staff enjoyed them like I did, and I'll search for more. One other last thing from Dr. Steve. He wanted me announced to student and staff I don't know why people have to beep their horns like that during my show. The Corona catalog has sold out some items, but almost everything is in there still available. I have some new merchandise to add, but I think I will save the new stuff for those students coming in the summer. Also, some students are moving on or to a new school next year, so they will be leaving the Bradley School at the end of this school year in just a couple of weeks. Some students are leaving because they're graduating from high school. Some will be coming back to the Bradley School in the fall, but maybe they will be in a new classroom or have a new staff working with them. Spring and summer are always a time of new growth and change, both in nature and at the Bradley School. We are hoping we can return to regular school back to the school building in September. But we're not sure yet. We're making lots of plans to make it safe for everyone. That being said, it's not a bad idea to to keep working hard and earning as many Corona bucks as you can, so you can make purchases from the Corona catalog before the end of the school year. It is fine to wait until the last day, but some of your favorite items may be sold out by then, and you will have to wait until July for your order to be shipped in any case. Remember, most orders are shipped on Fridays, so if you have something in mind, order it today. You'll probably have it by the middle of next week. Keep up the good work, Bradley students, says Dr. Steve. Keep getting smarter and finish the school year strong. Dr. Steve. As always, please, please, please remember that every one of you are very special to us. I hope that you're learning a lot and enjoying learning from home. I hope you're still using social distancing to stay healthy, and let's continue to be kind to one another. Have a great day, Bradley School family. Have a great day.